So I talked about a forever home, right? So when you have your laser, where are you going to make your forever home? And I showed early on, you can see my lights here, early on that I had built this bench with putting this laser here in mind. I went ahead and put some lights here that normally you wouldn't be able to see, but I'm just showing you how I lighten this up. And the reason I'm showing you this light that I'm putting here is because I did notice it's a little dark. So one of the first mods you're going to probably see me do is actually in the back here to install some type of LED strip. I did see that they sell a LED strip, like a self-adhesive, like almost like those LED strips you see that are RGB lights. I did have an LED strip in mind that I saw at Menards. That'll be a later video. So if you're thinking, hey, it looks a little dark, and you don't have studio lights, that may be a cheap, easy mod. I know this LED strip that I have in mind at Menards was $11, so super cheap. And then in Forever Mind, for a forever home as well, you can create some type of thing like I did here, to raise it up so that you can cut, because if you have this guy here, you do have to install the extended legs. So if you're not using a tumbler or something like that and just using wood, then you're gonna have to actually raise that up. I'm also gonna make a future video. I'm going to make a auto motorized bed that will lift with push of a button to raise and lower. So look for that in future videos in the descriptions below. Once I do make that modifications, I will put that in the post in the description below. I also did make this grid on here. I think it made it a little easier for when you're placing something. I'll go ahead and just grab this little piece. Maybe not. That's a little hard to see. Let's grab this. So this is a little piece of plastic that they gave with us. This is a sample material. This makes it a little easier to make sure that you're straight, because you can see these lines. Let me turn this light on a little bit. That's easier. There you go. Hold on, sorry. So you can see these lines, and when you're doing it, if you're straight or not, because if you're a little off, that'll make it. I know you can go around and make these edges, but that's when you're just on the line on the money. That's really just going to be able to help you know that you're straight. So like that, and then also I'm going to be doing some of these cutting boards. So the big thing is about some of these cutting boards. Look, this is 15 3/4 wide. This is the same thing, 15 3/4. So I can go ahead and make a template. I made this circle. You can see that. It's a thinner line. Hold on, sorry. Work with me here. Here it is. You see that? I hope you can see it. But I'm going to burn that deeper, so that and the exact width. This was just a circle that I had made, but I'm going to burn one to the making a jig basically. And if you turn behind me here, I'm in my wood shop. I have a ton of scrap wood, obviously, but I went and bought that full sheet of MDF to make these. So I will be making videos on templates. So if you're gonna make a ton of something, I think it makes sense to have a template. This is 3/4 inch MDF. Burned real nice. Let me get a close up. These numbers here are pretty deep. Look really nice. So like I said, any certain marking you wanted to show up more significantly, you could obviously dig it deeper or what have you. But the purpose of this video is creating a forever home, and having an area organized for your laser, so that you are good to go, ready to work. Everything has its place. They're my lenses. Those are the cables for the rotary. That's for the cold beers. What else do you think it was for? And then a place to set my something that I'm working on. Or I have a large bench behind me, but not everyone may have a bigger area to work in. So just the whole idea, I think, is that I see these videos where people are taking this and they're saying, oh, I'm taking a hook, and I'm hooking this and I'm just hanging it on the wall, and when I'm not using it, I'm just gonna go ahead and hang it on the wall, and then I think all that moving around is just bad, right? I think it's bad. I know this is like sturdy. It's almost like aircraft aluminum. Very sturdy build. You know, I don't think it would damage it by hanging, but I think it's precision equipment that's literally, you know, measuring something to the millimeter. And whenever you have precision equipment, you shouldn't be banging around. It should really be stationary, not something that's moved all the time. So this is my forever home. So what's your forever home look like? You know, where do you keep your laser? You know, what kind of lighting do you have? You know, what did you do any special modifying for, you know, the lighting? Did you see that? One thing also, I don't know if you noticed this, when I'm not using this, I'm setting this all the way on the floor. I see a lot of videos, people are just talking in general about the laser, and I see this raised up all the way. And the reason I have this set down is because why would I want any dust or anything to land on the lens? Just protect it and have it flat, sitting down where you're not using it. So a lot of videos to come. If you want to see how I made that grid, I'll drop the link in the description below. If you want the actual file that I use to create that, I'll have it to my Google Drive so you can download it free of charge. Again, this is the Atezr P5. Super happy. So far, so good. No complaints. Definitely will be having a separate video on the air tank, separate video on this, but this is just the forever home. A lot of people have already been asking me questions about the certain dimensions, about this and about that. I will be having a questions and answers video coming up and just addressing a slew of questions. But to kind of just stick to the topic of this, again, this is, where is your forever home? Where do you place your laser? Where is it in your basement? Is it in a spare bedroom? Where do you have it? So this is my bedroom. This is my workshop. This is my wood shop. Generally doesn't get shown on film or on YouTube or anything. So my wife may like it because it's forcing me to clean it up. Right? This is like my room of shame. Nobody saw it. I came down here, you know, made some whatever I need to do, rip on a table saw, rip on whatever, and nobody saw it. But obviously now we're using precision equipment, you know, lasers. You don't want, you know, try to be in a dust-free environment, you know, and you know, be as clean as possible. So I'm excited. I'm super excited, and I just want to thank the Atezr Facebook group. You guys have been very welcoming to me. Looks like a really nice, community, and I've been posting some things on there, and it's been going really well. And I think, you know, just some first questionings, and I hope that if there's something I can help you with, I absolutely will. If I don't know it, I'll beat my head against the wall with you, and we can figure it out together. So thanks again for watching. God bless. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.